Hey guys, back again to talk about another group of plants, this time the Nepenthes, which are carnivorous plants. They're really cool. These are known for making these pitchers at the end of the leaves that trap insects, and then they digest the prey and get nutrients from them. So I just have a few species and I can show you them and talk about the care. So the first one we're looking at is Nepenthes vogelii, which is probably my favorite species. This is a pretty juvenile plant. When they're young, they don't make very big pitchers, but they can get really huge. Here's some bigger ones, but they've come out deformed. These like a lot of light, so they're pretty tough to grow in a windowsill unless you have lots of light. So just keep that in mind if you want to get one. There's different ones that require different temperatures. So this one is like a intermediate temperature to highland. So it grows really well in a windowsill that doesn't get too hot, and the temperature drops to like 60 to 70 at night. But it likes the temperature drop. I grow it in pure sphagnum moss, and it just wants to stay moist pretty much all the time, never soaking and never dry out. This particular species is really neat because it makes some really cool upper pitchers, which upper pitchers are like, it's a vine once it gets past this stage, and it makes a different type of pitcher that traps different insects, like to specialize in maybe if they're flying insects or something. And this one looks like a wine glass practically. It's just really amazing. But moving on is Nepenthes veitchii. This one I just recently got. It's really small, but this one is so unique because it has almost white pitchers with red flecks. Not really going to show much because it's so small, but it's a really special species. It's also highland, so this one kind of likes the cooler temps. I'm not too good with growing lowlanders, which are the ones that like hot temperatures. Those aren't really commonly grown unless you're in Florida or maybe in some part of the world where it's really warm. Here's a hybrid. This is Nepenthes vogelii crossed with ventricosa. So you can see the resemblance. They have the streaking pattern. It's really similar. This one is going to be really neat when it matures. I really like the color. Same care as the rest of them. The temperature drop. Keep it moist. I've actually been trying Nepenthes from seed. So here is Jacquelineae, which is a highland plant. Has really interesting upper pitchers. The seedlings are cool because the very first leaves they produce after the two are pitchers. So those are tiny little pitchers there. And I'm saving the best for last. I have a Nepenthes veitchii, which is probably my favorite plant in my entire collection. It just has an amazing pitcher with amazing colors. It's really special, lots of stripes. This one will get huge, probably 3 feet across or more, and it'll start vining and kind of clambering around. Here's a new pitcher that's hopefully gonna grow pretty big, because here's the leaf on that big pitcher, and then here's the huge leaf for that one, so I think it might end up being pretty good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video on this update for Nepenthes, and I hope you learned a bit, and I hope you have a nice day.